For this weekend's adventure, we're supporting Mark Roberts, JPR Racing, in the first round of time attack at Anglesey. So we're currently just down at his, loading it up onto the trailer, all packing the cars. I've got a lovely little dog. It's a bit manic here getting everything sorted. But yes, all loaded up, ready to go to Anglesey. So we'll bring you all with us, catching with you in a bit. Well, we've had better trips to Wales. We're currently sat on the side of the motorway with Lee in the Volvo in front, waiting for Mark because the window on the Clio may have fallen out in the on the trailer. So I'm driving past and I'm like, it is a plexi window, plastic window, flapping about a bit, that. So he's pulled off to go and have a look, but we missed the turning of where he's gone to. Oh, he's here, I think. Yeah, he's here, he's here. Catch him with you in a bit. And this is the bridge to Anglesey. It's pretty grand, these things up here. It's not exactly like a big bit of sea that we're passing, but we are actually going onto an island now. It's not part of mainland United Kingdom. Well, he's taped his window up. And here we are at Anglesey Circuit. Mark and Lee are both just checking over the Clio. So they're just doing the last nut and bolt checks of everything. Checking all the suspension. Everything. Getting wheels back on. Ready to do some practice. The race car actually hadn't been out at all over the winter, so it was very important to do a thorough nut and bolt check to make sure nothing has come loose or is being missed when parts have been changed and improved over the off season. For a few laps, Mark came in with a slight issue. He could hear a rattle coming from the car under cornering load. After a quick bit of investigation, we worked out this was just the gripper diff that Mark had installed over the winter. So it's 8:15 at night and we're on to the last bit of prep for tomorrow morning. So Mark and Lee are just doing the alignment, making sure that the wheels are straight, steering wheel straight, all that lot, and that the wheels have got the right camber to get grip around the corners. Things never go right. So the circlet on the gear selector has gone missing on Mark's Clio. So he's currently here. What time is it? 9 o'clock at night. Under car, trying to bodge it back together for scrutineering in the morning. I'll insert a picture here of the problem. Otherwise I'm going to Halfords in the morning to get a pack of circlips. And that's it fixed, hopefully. Got a washer, snipped it, fit it in place. Fixed, ready for morning. Oh, good morning, good morning, good morning. That is very, very bright in my face. Oh, I've had the worst night's sleep known to man. Our airbed only went down. I feel like I've slept on a breeze block. We need to find an airbed ASAP.
So we're up now, going to go find a Halfords to get you an airbed. Because as you saw this morning, we was flat.
I've woke up enough to drive, but last night's sleep was hard, to say the least. Whoa.
Tossing and turning, your body hurting, all the lights. You were alright because you had an eye mask.
Yeah, I had my nice eye mask. It's all good. But yeah, we're off to find an airbed. And also, as you'll have seen the issue last night with Mark's car as well, we just sort of bodged a washer into his gear shifter linkage where the circlip should be, so we're going to buy a multi-pack of circlips hopefully as well to fix that issue. But he's passed scrutineering this morning and he's just waiting for the driver briefing at 8:30, which is now, 9:30 it must be then, 9:30 the driver briefing. Half an hour before they start going on track, I think at 10 o'clock.
Yeah, that's what I said.
Yeah.
Be a good day, and hopefully tonight we'll get a better night's sleep. Come on then, before it finishes. Thank you.
Me just going, At Time Attack, there's actually 3 different race series that all race over the weekend. So you've got the Pro Drifters, you've got the Honda Cup, and you have also got Time Attack. So all the Pocket Rocket Time Attack lot are all lining up in the pits now, ready for the drifters to come in, and then they can go out for their first round of qualifying.
So they're all currently just lining up, having tests done, and a lady's going around with a tick sheet, making sure that they're all adequate to race. Yeah, let's get the show started.
So Mark's just come in from first round of practice and then qualifying for the next one. So he's just changing his wheels for his nearly brand new tyres. He brought 3 sets with him. Brought a set of practice ones, qualifying race ones, and then wets in case it's bad. But the weather is beautiful, so he probably won't need them unless he decides to piss it down tomorrow. You never know in Wales, do you? We're just getting GoPro set up and that for this round, so hopefully I'll insert a little clip just soon somewhere so you can see him flying around track on GoPro. Hopefully it's good footage, but the sun might mess it up, so we'll just have to see. It's a beautiful track though. here you'll see as soon as Mark gets in, I run round to the front, pop the bonnet and take the front bumper off, and then we've got a fan which we attach as soon as possible just to cool the engine down as well as possible, ready for the next round. Time attack is a time trial hot lap competition, which means positions are based on who has the quickest lap time over a whole session rather than door-to-door racing, which is generally who can bully their way to the front. As you can see here, Mark's currently 4th in the pocket rocket class with a 1:20 lap time.
I don't know if you can see, but right over there, Mark has had to pull in.
What was it doing then?
Yeah, I went into turn 1, then into turn 2, then came out turn 2, run all of third gear, and as I went for 4th into it. Yeah, like I was selecting gears and you could hear it trying to blip revs, and every time it tried to blip revs, you just heard melt crunch, melt crunch, melt crunch. There's a little bit of me that is thinking, have I just destroyed the gearbox? And the gearbox is holding the correct closed, but at the same time you're like, it rolls, so the gearbox is obviously kind of free moving, otherwise the wheels will turn you.
As you can see, there are a few very bent valves. Welcome to my vlog. So just under an hour, they've had the engine out at Clio. It's now engineless. There's an engine on its way from Leeds. Mark's dad's bringing it over.
I tell you what, these lads have absolutely bloody smashed it. We've got an engine out in less than an hour, ready to put the next engine in, ready to race tomorrow. They're on it. Tomorrow's going to be good, and Mark, I think he'll be on podium.
Well, that track walk didn't last long. We decided it was going to take us way too long. Mark said it were a little bit quicker earlier in Clio, just a little bit. So we're turning round. An engine should be here soon anyway, so we need to get that back, the new engine in. Just as we got back from the track walk, Dean arrived after a 3.5 hour drive to bring us the engine. What a lifesaver. As you can see, we were all straight at it to get the new engine in as soon as possible. This engine hadn't been tuned in the same way as the previous, so Mark will be down on power by around 20 brake horsepower, but a running car has more chance of points than a non-runner. By this time, Mark had also found out that Hume, who was number 1, has also had engine problems and won't be running tomorrow. So he wanted to get this engine in to get as many points as possible.
It's alive! It's alive! It's alive!
Yay!
And that is the engine all back in. It started up this morning briefly, but they're just doing a last minute bolt check, checking bleeding coolant, and then hopefully they'll be ready to go. So Mark's not doing practice today, give him a bit more time to get it all ready, but he will be back out for qualifying and the race, because the track today is the same track that he did in the practice on Friday. So we've got first round of qualifying for the time attack now. Drifters have just come in. That spot down there, watch out, this mini's coming. We're gonna go and stand there and watch it, wait for him to come in, offer support where needed. That's what we're here for. It's good practice after the first few laps to come in and have your wheel nuts checked, as the sudden change in temperature loosens them, which can become very dangerous. After only a few laps, Mark actually came in because we sort of knew we may have this issue. The car seemed like it was overfueling a lot. He could smell a lot of fuel within the cabin. So this engine that we've now fitted was actually running on 172, 182 injectors, which don't inject as much fuel as the upgraded 197, 200 injectors which were in the previous engine. We actually didn't have a full rail worth of injectors for this engine, so we just ran it on the other ones. But 2 guys on the CleoSpot Owners Club forum actually managed to bring, I think it was 2 sets of rails down for us to use. Big thanks to them. So we swapped them over. So we fitted bloody noisy Pro Class are on and they're noisy. We fitted the new rail of injectors, but unfortunately one of them's misfiring, so Mark's just doing a voltmeter check on them all now. See if we can find out which one it is. Luckily we've now got 10 172, 182 injectors, so hopefully we can get a good set of 4 out of them. They're all lined up now, all the way back here, ready to set off for the Pocket Rocket finals.
Where is it? Oh, it's on fire! It's on fire! Fire!
Great place to be if you're in the tunnel. Great place to be if you're in the
It's been problem after problem this weekend, so Mark managed to do, where is he, Mark Roberts, he managed to do 2 laps in the final. He got a 147.7, which currently has put him in 4th unless anyone back and managed to overtake him. Unfortunately, his cam cap cover has come off and oil was spurting everywhere. The car actually set on fire. Problem after problem, but it is fixable, and hopefully the fire, it seemed to go out pretty quickly, so hopefully it didn't cause too much damage. Looked like it might have just been on his exhaust, a little bit of fire, so it shouldn't have damaged anything. So that's us done for the first round of time attack at Anglesey. Unfortunately, a lot of issues with the car, but Mark did get a 4th place. I don't think we're going to stick around for the podium and stuff like that because he's not on the podium. But it's been a great weekend anyway, and I hope you all enjoyed the vlog. Please make sure you comment below what you want us to do in the future, follow our channel, and subscribe if you're not already. And we'll catch him with you in a bit.